Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Kaya.
Hello, I'm Audrey.
And you're in the ring with the Knockouts.
Whole scandal with the Tom Brady situation.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys?
Yeah, the
been
cheating
up on
incident with the deflated football.
Yeah, I heard something about him breaking his phone every 8. I don't know how true that is. Breaking his phone every 8 months, and kind of like getting a new one. How logical is that?
I mean, it's pretty easy to break cell phones. You should know that above.
Right? I should know that about like anybody. I always have a broken cell phone, but the whole like every 8 months you're telling me that you give your phone number back out to everyone. Every 8 months you have a new cell phone number. How believable is that?
I don't really understand. I don't
I
really
guess
get
I've
it.
never been in the situation to have to do that,
Right.
but I guess that kind of is why it's weird to everyone.
And what make-
making him a
yeah,
liar
and-
or not.
And what makes it interesting is that now, since the phone could be a big part in the investigation, it's now like broken.
Yeah,
Right.
do you think that?
Like, why didn't we hear about this?
Did it?
I'm not sure. I don't want to put the blame on anyone, but it's kind of just thinking about it. It's really weird.
I mean, I can kind of see him cheating because there is just so much pressure when it comes to winning.
And being a big name like Tom Brady,
Yeah, and
it's
he
like
gets so much
he has
money.
so much to live up to.
A big reputation.
A big reputation, and you don't want to mess it up. So I mean, he's taking it to what, federal court now?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the 12th? August 12th?
Yeah. So that's going to be really interesting to know what.
So this
Happens.
could just be years and years
Of-
type of trial.
Yeah, I think so.
But he still swears there's no texts, there's no emails, nothing like that were on the phone. That
Right,
were
like he
incriminating.
Yeah, like didn't he ask before he broke his 8-month phone?
Right.
And
Yep,
And they
said
told him
weren't
it was
going
okay.
to use it,
And
right?
apparently he said that he did contact the phone company to try
Right.
to see if they could pull up those records about the text emails, but
and
I don't think anything came back from that.
I was
so.
here. I was like looking on Twitter and seeing so many interesting and funny tweets. It was like, I guess the phone was a Samsung.
Yeah.
And they were like, I guess he upgraded to iPhone life. Like they were like, why did he have that phone? Why didn't he have an iPhone?
He
like,
probably has like 5 phones.
I
let's
think
be
so.
real.
I think so. So I don't think that. I don't know. So I don't know. It'll be really interesting to know what happens. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm interested.
Okay, I got it. Speaking of football, the Lions, the 28th overall draft pick, Laken Tomlinson. Did you guys hear about him? He's saying that the Lions are Super Bowl ready. What do you guys think?
Oh,
I think so.
I think so. I think this is the year for
I think
it.
it's the year for it. If we don't actually win, well, we're gonna win. But if anything, we're gonna be in the Super Bowl. Like, we're gonna be.
Oh,
I
I
think
agree.
I think we're ready.
I don't think so.
No. Oh my gosh.
No, I feel bad. I feel like a traitor for saying that, but I'm very pessimistic when it comes to the Lions. I don't know why. I hope for the best, but I always get let down.
A lot of people have like such a love-hate relationship with the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more love. I know I get like super irritated and like aggravated sometimes when I'm watching the game, but I think they're Super Bowl ready. I was surprised. I was really happy that they made the playoffs last year. So I think that we can only go up from here with the new head coach and just to
Right.
continue to improve. So I don't think the Super Bowl is too far-fetched. I don't.
I hope you're right.
I
mean,
hope
you guys are right.
I hope he's right. And I hear that he's Jamaican. I think
Ooh,
that's pretty cool. I'm
nice.
Jamaican, so I was Googling and researching things, and I
Yeah.
saw that he came over here in 2003, and I was like, that's so cool. Came over
That's
here,
really
and he went to high school, and then he's from Duke, and I'm a big Duke fan. So this is really awesome. I think it's bringing good luck to the team.
Is it meant to be?
Well, I mean, like meant to be, as in like for the team, yeah. For the team. And speaking of Lions, I have to wish Joik Bell a happy birthday. Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, we have to do
I-
that.
Isn't it Obama's birthday too? I'm pretty sure.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
happy
my
birthday,
dad,
Obama.
And my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday, Audrey's dad. That's hilarious. So we got some pretty awesome birthdays today.
Yeah, of course.
Pretty awesome birthdays. So speaking of like Lions and all this football talk, what's your favorite? I have a favorite Lions memory, and it was in 2010. I think that's around the time they had the worst like losing streak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they lost every game. But then they had like these 4 games left, and they weren't counted for. And I went to them, and they won like all of them. And I was just like, and that's kind of like when I became a Lions fan. Everybody always asks like, how did you become a Lions fan? I'm like, well, during the worst time of their,
Their career.
their career, that's kind of when I switched to the other side, and I was like, this is really, the game was so much fun. It was actually my first Lions game. And then they had won those last 4 games. It didn't matter because they weren't going to the playoffs, but to see the energy in there, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Lions game, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
It's fun. I love that.
Do you guys have any sports memories?
I mean, just going to I love Tigers games.
I
games. Really do. I love the atmosphere, especially when it's a nice day.
Yeah, like
and
today.
You're out there with, I don't know. It's just fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah. What about you?
Tigers games are usually the ones
Tigers.
I go to, if not Red Wings. I have always made it to a playoff game, except for this last year. I worked one.
Yeah.
Got to watch the whole opening.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Which was awesome. I think the playoff games for hockey at the Joe Louis.
They're so intense.
Yes.
They're so intense.
The crowd is standing the entire time.
And everyone's so seated so closely too, so it's just more of like a party, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. So that's interesting.
So the big news in the MLB, and especially for us Detroit fans, is David Price being traded to the Blue Jays. And it was sad to see him go. I thought he was a great pitcher, and I guess we were lucky to have him for as long as we did. But honestly, we weren't able to afford him. And he was worthy of getting that much money anyways.
Definitely.
But in return, we got 3 left-handed pitchers. One of them in particular has caught my eye.
Who may that be?
Daniel Norris.
Yes.
He's the wilderness guy, right?
Yeah. He's a big baseball guy, but at the same time, he is quite outdoorsy. And sometimes he has like a full beard too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he's very attractive.
Very.
But a lot of people are upset though because they think that the Tigers are giving up on the season. Do you guys have any thoughts on that? I mean, a lot of people think that it's just because they gave away Price that it's upset. I don't know, that we kind of just gave up and that we're trying to rebuild for the future. But I have no idea if that's actually going to happen. I'm just upset that we aren't doing very well this year.
Right, it's been up and down. Every other game is different. I mean, they just won on Sunday, 6-1, which is fun. Basically a landslide win for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Does their losing, or since they're not doing very well this year, does that distract you guys, or does that make you guys not want to go to the games now?
I wouldn't say so much that. Not for me, because I'm always excited to go to games and watch the Tigers. It's always fun to go to Tigers games. Losing or winning is always fun.
Yeah.
But I kind of do think that they may have given up just a little bit, when you kind of already know what road you're going down. I don't know if people tend to try as hard, knowing that playoffs is so far off right now. It's not even in the...
It's not even in the cards, really.
Not at all. So it's kind of... It's hard to watch knowing that they've been in the playoffs all these years, and it's kind of hard for Detroit fans to take in. We're all used to the Tigers going to the playoffs and watching the Tigers all the way to September, October, early October, and we're not going to get that this year. So it's really tough for me. I know that. I'm a big Tigers playoff fan. I can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so over the weekend I went to the OVO Fest, and that is thrown by Drake. Rapper Drake. So that was so much fun. They also it's a 2-night event. Sunday, Big Sean comes, and then Monday is Drake night, which he brings out these so many guests and so many surprises. Last year I went and it was Usher that came out, and I was yes, gosh. I was so excited. So that was really fun. It's a Carabana weekend. On Saturday, it's a big parade, different cultures, and I'm Jamaican, so I had my flag. But it's so fun to interact with all the different cultures that are going on. And then, once again, Sunday and Monday are the OVO Fest days. During the after party at the OVO Fest on Monday, I was at nightclub Music. I actually went there on Sunday, which is crazy. I'm so glad I didn't, go there Monday. But it was a shooting that happened, and it's so sad. It was a man and a woman who were actually killed in the shooting, and 3 were wounded. They're still looking for the suspects. So that's hard to hear after having such a awesome and amazing weekend for it to end like that. But I can definitely say that last year when I attended the same after party, someone was shot. No one was killed, but someone was shot. And I don't know how common or normal this is for Toronto and that nightclub, but do you guys think that maybe all the do you think that this is coming from Toronto or coming from all the people that are actually coming to OEO Fest? Because people are coming from all over the world.
Right.
I think it's people coming.
Or do you think that they are the one that is causing more of the chaos, or is it the Toronto? That's
I feel like
interesting
Canadians
to know.
are always nice. So
Me too. I have a lot of Canadian family, and they're
violence.
oh my gosh, they're so nice. They're so welcoming and so nice, and I
Yeah.
love staying at their house. But it's like, no, really, I do. I wake up and they cook for me and everything, so it's so much fun. Right, exactly. But I was just curious to know, like, is this something that normally happens, like going out in Toronto, like?
I think because it could happen anywhere, that it's just so many different personalities in one building or one area that it causes way too much controversy.
Way too much. And it's sad to know because he does this for his city. And it's such an amazing thing. So many people come out and from different places, from Toronto, and then to hear that every time something bad has to happen at the end is like so disappointing.
Yeah, it's like a fun party weekend, and then
it's a positive weekend. It's good music and good food, good drinks, and you always have to. It's that one person that has to ruin it.
Exactly.
It sucks. But
speaking of celebs, Jake Gyllenhaal and Eminem were in Livonia recently.
What?
For the screening of Southpaw.
Oh, really?
And I'm really jealous that I wasn't there. Didn't know that they were coming.
Seeing that I stayed like 10 minutes from Livonia, I wish I could have known that.
Right?
That would have been so amazing.
It was a surprise, obviously, and I mean, that's just insane. It was really great that they came out to represent the movie, I guess, and talk about it.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I don't even know anything about Southpaw. Have you guys ever?
I've heard about it. My friend actually wanted me to go see it. I think, didn't it just come out maybe last weekend?
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So my friend wanted me to see it, and I watched the preview, and I was like, this looks a little awesome.
Yeah.
So I definitely, I thought about going to see it. I got caught up, but I haven't seen it yet. But you mentioning that makes me really want to go out and see it this weekend or sometime this week.
Eminem's Instagram page, I follow him, and he was posting a bunch of photos of him and Jake Gyllenhaal in Michigan, and I was just like, oh,
why weren't we there?
Yeah.
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever like randomly bumped into someone like just out doing?
Ryan Gosling.
Really?
He was
Oh my
my
gosh.
apartment when I lived in Midtown, right on Wayne State's campus. He was like a block from my apartment.
Really?
Oh
My gosh.
It happened. I think it was like 2012, I want to say, was when I ran into him.
Wow. What about you?
No, it happened.
Not randomly bumped into anybody.
No?
I've met a few celebrities. Jack Black.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
He's awesome. Yeah, I got to party with him a little bit, and we were behind a bar. The whole bar was empty, and it was just like a few people, and Jack Black was there, and we were bartending, making Cosmos for people.
Oh, that's so
behind
awesome.
the bar, so that was fun.
Is he as funny in person as he is on screen?
He's exactly how he is on screen.
That's
Really?
so
Yes.
awesome.
He has that high energy and can crack a joke out of anything. He's hilarious.
It's so amazing when you can meet those like type of people and they're the same that you expected them to be, and not like the opposite, because it can ruin it like completely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I randomly I was doing a music video and I thought it was gonna be like J. Cole's video, the rapper J. Cole, and so I went. This was in Brighton, Michigan.
Yeah.
And it was like at they were doing like an old type of like hotel scene, but it was like in front of it. Come to find out, it was actually Beyonce's party video featuring J. Cole. So I walk in and I'm like, okay, trying to go in here and makeup and do all of that. And all of a sudden I hear someone go, "Hey ladies," because I was with my friends, and I look and it was like Beyonce.
No way.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I ended up in Beyonce's video. That was probably the coolest thing I
need to look that up. What video is it?
It's Beyonce party video. I'll show you guys after this, but that was probably like
oh my gosh,
one of the most craziest amazing times. And I'm like a huge Beyonce fan, so I was like, right. And so I was like, this is pretty amazing. So yeah,
that's crazy.
We all had some interesting run-ins. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
You're in the ring with the Knockouts.
See you next time.